Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling stiff? That deep, quiet ache in your lower back that wasn't there when you went to sleep? I know that feeling. It's more than just a little pain. It's a quiet alarm bell reminding you that your body isn't working the way it used to, and it leads to the single biggest fear shared by most seniors. The fear of losing your independence. The fear of becoming a burden because you can no longer move freely. You've tried painful stretching. You've tried expensive supplements. You have spent years searching for a complex miracle solution. But the secret to truly reversing back pain and rebuilding your spine strength doesn't come from aggressive exercise or a complicated regimen. It comes from a simple 5-minute bedtime ritual, practiced consistently by Japanese elders who are famous for their longevity and mobility. This isn't hard work. It's intentional recovery. It's smart, targeted movement that begins the healing process while you sleep. Stay with me, because this routine will fundamentally change the way you think about pain and aging. It will change your life. The silent killer of independence. Why back pain wrecks your retirement? What is chronic back pain really doing to your body? It's not just muscle soreness or a minor inconvenience. It's about two silent killers that systematically steal your independence and vitality: sarcopenia and spinal stiffness. Sarcopenia is the natural, accelerated loss of essential muscle mass, particularly in your core, hips, and glutes, which happens after 50. When your deep core muscles, the ones primarily responsible for supporting and stabilizing your lower spine, get weak, your body has no choice but to compensate by making your back rigid. This involuntary bracing leads directly to spinal stiffness, which is the root cause of chronic nagging lower back pain. A stiff spine cannot adapt to simple, everyday movements. It makes you hesitate before bending over to tie a shoe. It makes you scared to twist or reach for something on a high shelf. It makes you unable to safely pick up your grandchild without fear of a sharp, debilitating spasm. Spinal stiffness leads to what we call the loss of verticality, the slow but steady inability to stand and move completely straight and tall. This constant, low-level pain erodes your confidence and forces you to rely on others. This is exactly why traditional, deep, painful stretching often makes things dangerously worse for older adults. It forces unnatural ranges of motion onto already compromised, fragile joints and inflamed discs. The key is not aggressive force. The key is gentle consistency and therapeutic micro-movement. This precise, intentional approach to pre-sleep conditioning is the central secret the Japanese elders understand for maintaining a mobile, pain-free life well into their 80s and 90s. The nitric oxide secret. Why 5 minutes of micro-movement works. The traditional Western mindset focuses on stretching and strength training at the gym. The Japanese mindset, rooted in functional longevity, tells you to focus on flow and mobility right before sleep. This gentle, consistent approach is scientifically validated through the process of generating nitric oxide, or NO. Nitric oxide is a powerful signaling molecule produced naturally in your body when blood vessels experience shear stress, the friction caused by blood flow during movement. Think of nitric oxide as the body's relax button for both your blood vessels and your deepest, tightest muscles. When you engage in gentle, repetitive micro-movements, like the ones I'm about to teach you, you stimulate a localized, non-strenuous production of nitric oxide in the deep core and spinal areas. This causes the tense, rigid muscles surrounding your spine to soften, relax, and widen their blood vessels before you even fall asleep. It's not just stretching. It's a form of pre-sleep biochemical recovery and cellular hydration. You are actively priming and preparing your spine for optimal neutral alignment, allowing your body to perform the crucial work of healing and repair overnight. You're literally increasing circulation and flexibility while you are lying comfortably down on your back. Now, let's get into the simple, 5-minute, zero-impact routine you can incorporate every single night right on your mattress. Movement. 1. The seated hip drop, for hip mobility and sciatica. This first movement is foundational and absolutely essential for anyone dealing with nerve pain, deep tightness in the hips, or the nagging discomfort of sciatica. If you have sciatica, this micro movement is truly your new best friend for nighttime relief. It's often called the hip windshield wiper, but we'll use a modified, gentler version perfect for the mattress. Sit up near the middle of your bed with your knees comfortably bent and your feet flat on the mattress. Place your hands slightly behind you for gentle support, ensuring you keep your spine relatively straight and tall. Now, slowly and gently, drop both of your knees together to one side, let's say to the right, just until you feel a comfortable, easy stretch. Do not force the movement past the point of gentle tension. The goal here is a slow, controlled, and passive drop in your hip and lower back area. Inhale deeply as you bring your knees smoothly back up to the center. Exhale slowly as you drop them to the opposite side, the left. Repeat this smooth, consistent movement 10 times on each side of your body. Focus entirely on the stillness of your upper body and the slow, consistent micro movement of your lower body. Matching the pace to your breath. Common mistake to avoid. Do not let your opposite shoulder rise significantly off the mattress. Keep your shoulders grounded. This specific micro movement releases deeply held tension in the piriformis muscle, which is a common culprit for compressing the sciatic nerve, thus helping relieve sciatica pain. It also significantly increases much-needed hip mobility and external rotation, which directly impacts the stiffness and mobility of your entire lower back. Remember, this is not painful stretching. It is controlled, gentle, therapeutic stimulation. Movement. 2. Gentle spine twists, the wringing out. Stiffness method. Next, we intentionally move into the actual twisting motions used by Japanese elders to release stored spinal stiffness. Lie flat on your back on the mattress, maintaining a neutral head position. Bring your knees up towards your chest, keeping your feet flat on the bed and hip-width apart. Extend your arms out to the sides in a wide T shape, palms facing down toward the bed for grounding. Inhale deeply, filling your belly and chest with air. As you slowly exhale, gently drop both knees over to the right side, just until you feel a soft pull in your side and lower back. Keep your opposite shoulder, the left shoulder, flat and heavy on the bed. Your hips will twist and follow the movement, but your chest and shoulders should stay facing the ceiling. Hold the twist for one full, deep, slow breath, consciously feeling that gentle, wringing out sensation in the center of your spine. Inhale, and gently engage your core to bring your knees smoothly back to the center. Exhale, and drop them slowly to the left. This is incredibly effective for lubricating and hydrating your spinal discs, a process known as imbibition, which restores natural, youthful flexibility. The goal here is absolutely not to touch the mattress with your knees. The goal is to maintain the safety and the slow, luxurious gentleness of the movement. You are gently coaxing your spine back to health and optimal function, not forcing it into a position it does not want to go. Repeat this gentle spine twist a consistent 8 times on each side. Movement 3. The lying pelvic tilt, the core alignment lock. This third movement is the most critical final step of the Japanese routine. It serves as the core alignment lock that precisely sets your spine up for sustained, pain-free success while you sleep. Remain lying flat on your back. Knees still bent, feet flat on the bed, just hip-width apart. Place one hand gently on your lower stomach and one hand under the small of your lower back. Now, gently tilt your pelvis upwards, pressing the small of your lower back completely flat into the bed. Imagine pulling your tailbone slightly up and your belly button towards your spine. You are consciously engaging your deep core muscles, your transverse abdominal muscles, not your strong leg or glute muscles. Hold this gentle tilt for a slow count of 3 seconds. Inhale deeply and slowly relax the tilt, allowing a slight natural arch to return to your lower back. Exhale and consciously tilt your pelvis up again, flattening your spine firmly into the bed. This subtle, powerful movement is the pelvic tilt. Research confirms that achieving proper pelvic alignment right before sleep can reduce overall pressure on the lumbar spine by a significant percentage when combined with the right sleeping position. This movement strengthens the fundamental muscles necessary to hold your spine in a neutral, pain-free position all night long. Do this pelvic tilt 10 times, focusing entirely on that small, powerful, and stabilizing movement. The final sleep position and your gift of independence. You have successfully completed the Japanese 5-minute bedtime micro-movement routine. Your muscles are relaxed, flexible, and ready thanks to that local boost of therapeutic nitric oxide. Your hips and pelvis are now in optimal alignment. The final step is the optimal sleep lock, to lock in that alignment for the rest of the night's healing process. The best sleeping position, proven to support the spine and prevent pain, is always the side sleeping position. Slowly and mindfully roll onto your side, choosing whichever side feels most naturally comfortable tonight. The key to side sleeping alignment is the pillow. You must place a small firm pillow or a rolled-up towel securely between your knees. This simple pillow prevents your top leg from rotating and dragging your upper body and spine out of alignment. If you suffer from the chronic nerve pain associated with spinal stenosis, gently curl into the fetal position. The slight forward curl opens up the necessary space between the vertebrae, giving your compressed nerves the relief and room they desperately need. The Japanese secret is simply integrating this essential pre-sleep work so the body can perform the heavy lifting of healing, strengthening, and rebuilding while you enjoy restorative sleep. This simple daily routine is your gift of independence. It is your shield against the fear of a painful, dependent future. It is your commitment to ensuring the highest quality of life throughout your retirement years. I know this routine seems simple, but simple consistency beats complex, painful effort every single time. We all work hard for independence, but what is the one habit you struggle most to maintain that you know would dramatically improve your strength and quality of life? Leave your answer in the comments below. If you found yourself struggling with deep, restorative sleep even after these simple movements, you absolutely need to see the one simple trick to fall asleep faster used by experts. It's linked right here on your screen. And remember to subscribe for more proven, simple health secrets. Disclaimer: this content is for informational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition or before making any changes to your diet or treatment.